All right, let's talk about procrastination. If you've ever just sat there staring at a deadline, knowing exactly what you need to do, but you just can't start, then you are in the exact right place. Today, we're going to break down 7 practical science-backed hacks to finally get you moving. Let's do this. You know the feeling, right? That one email that would seriously take you 2 minutes to write suddenly feels like you have to climb Mount Everest. Or that tiny little chore on your list just sits there, day after day, almost mocking you. So why does that happen? Well, the answer is probably not what you think, and spoiler alert, it has nothing to do with being lazy. Okay, this right here is a total game changer. Procrastination isn't some deep character flaw. It's not a time management problem. It's actually a defense mechanism. It's our brain's weird way of trying to protect us from feeling bad. Feelings like boredom, anxiety, or that little voice of self-doubt. So once you get that, you can stop blaming yourself and actually start using the right tools to fix it. So, first up, we're going to dive into 3 powerful tricks to help you win that battle inside your own head. This is all about the mental game. Our first hack is called the 2-minute rule. And the whole secret here is to make getting started so ridiculously easy that you can't talk yourself out of it. The logic behind this is it's brilliant. So instead of thinking, "Ugh, I have to write that whole 10-page report," you just tell yourself, all I have to do is open a new document and write one single sentence. That's it. Or instead of, I have to clean the entire kitchen, it becomes, I just have to put one dish in the dishwasher. See, that tiny little action breaks through the resistance, and a lot of the time, that's all the momentum you need to just keep going. All right, next up, we have a classic. And yeah, it sounds a little weird, but it works. It's called Eat the Frog. Okay, so your frog is that one big, important, and probably really unpleasant task that you're most likely to put off. The idea is simple. You do that thing first. You get it done, get it out of the way before you do anything else. Because once you've eaten the frog, everything else for the rest of the day feels like a piece of cake. The hardest part is already behind you. Our last mental hack is called temptation bundling. And this one is absolutely perfect for those tasks that are just super boring. It's all about pairing something you love with something you're avoiding. So here's how it works. You make a rule for yourself. You only get to listen to that amazing true crime podcast while you're folding laundry. Or maybe you only let yourself watch the next episode of your favorite show while you're on the treadmill at the gym. You're bundling a reward with a chore, which kind of tricks your brain into looking forward to the chore itself. It's pretty clever. Okay, so now that we've got some tricks for our mindset, let's talk about building some systems. Here are 4 hacks to help make your progress feel almost automatic. You've probably heard of this one before, the Pomodoro technique. It's all about working with your brain's natural ability to focus, not fighting against it. The beauty of this is that the idea of working for just 25 minutes isn't scary. Anyone can do that, right? So you set a timer, and for those 25 minutes, you are totally focused, no distractions. Then, when the timer goes off, you get a 5-minute break, completely guilt-free. You do a few of those cycles, and then you take a longer break. It's a fantastic way to prevent burnout and keep your mind fresh. Now, if your to-do list is just a giant, overwhelming mess, the Eisenhower Matrix is about to become your new best friend. It's a super simple framework that brings instant clarity to what you should be working on. Okay, so you basically take your messy to-do list and sort every single task into these 4 boxes. If something is urgent and important, you do it right now. If it's important but not urgent, you schedule a time to do it later. If it's urgent but not important, you try to delegate it. And if it's not urgent and not important, you just delete it, get it off your list. It's such a clarifying process. This next hack isn't about what's going on in your head. It's about what's physically around you. And the simple truth is, your environment has a massive impact on your ability to focus or get distracted. The whole idea here is to make it easier to do the things you should be doing and harder to give in to distractions. So turn off your phone notifications, close out all those extra browser tabs, put your phone in a completely different room. The goal is to make the right choice the easy choice. And our final hack. This one is for those huge monster projects that feel so big, you're paralyzed before you even start. The secret here isn't to magically find more motivation, it's to make the project seem smaller. A project like write a book is absolutely terrifying. But a task like brainstorm 5 potential chapter ideas, well, that's doable. The whole goal is to create a list of tiny, non-threatening steps. And your only job,
I mean, your only job is to focus on the very next one. That's how you build momentum, one tiny step at a time.
Whew. Okay, we have covered a lot of ground. You now have 7 really powerful tools in your anti-procrastination toolkit. But just knowing this stuff isn't enough, right? Now it's time to actually take action. And let's be real for a second, a long list of 7 new things you should be doing can feel, well, kind of like another thing to procrastinate on. I totally get it. But here's the real secret to all of this. You don't need to implement all 7 of these hacks today. In fact, please don't even try. That would defeat the whole purpose. The entire point of all this is to make things easier, not harder. All you need to do is pick one, just one strategy that kind of resonated with you. So I'm going to leave you with this one final, really important question. Forget about tomorrow, forget about next week. Just look at the clock right now. Using one of these hacks, what is one small, meaningful thing you can get done in the next 5 minutes? Pick it, do it. That is how you stop procrastinating. Not someday, but right now.